Good morning and Merry Christmas Eve. Is that right? Happy Christmas. I hear some people say Happy Christmas, primarily Europeans, and then I hear Merry Christmas in the US and Canada. So, happy day, whichever it is. Happy Merry. Thank you, Sherry, for the lovely Hanukkah card. So sweet. I really love that. I really need to pull out some of my these girl stamps. I think I have 2, maybe 3. So we've been getting a slow and steady stream of cards in, and I still have not sent ours out, which is okay because I usually kind of send them for New Year's more so than Hanukkah or Christmas. I did send some to my parents, send some cards, but I have a package going to them as well. So it's kind of creepy foggy outside, so I might take you out and show you, because there was a drastic temperature change. Not that it was freezing yesterday, but it's in the 50s and it's raining, so there's like this creepy, The Shining fogginess outside. It was much worse earlier, definitely, but I can see the fog between our yard and like our backyard, our back neighbors. Everything looks murky, like, through a thin veil of fog. So I'll take you outside when I go to check on the girls. We already had 2 eggs. I had a bagel that... This is how distracted I can get sometimes. Yesterday morning, after having my juice, I made myself a bagel. I apparently forgot about it, and it was in the toaster oven. So when I walked past the toaster oven this morning, I'm like, did I already make a bagel for myself? Did Polly make a bagel? I'm like, oh no, this is from yesterday. So it was super crispy. So I put a piece of cheese and put it in the microwave. It kind of revived the bread a little bit. It was very chewy. Definitely not a yummy, fresh bagel experience. So I think for lunch I'm going to have the leftover salad and the little bit of soup that's left, the butternut squash soup. So tonight, Christmas Eve, we're not having a big old fancy dinner or anything. I think we're just going to have the little turkey sandwiches and maybe open presents, watch a movie, have some popcorn. That's the plan. Hopefully Polly gets home at a reasonable time and I'll make some, excuse me, hot chocolate. I got some, I have to do a Dollar Tree haul. I picked up some stocking stuffers for him. So, assuming he gets off of work at a reasonable hour, and when I say reasonable hour, I mean before 8, because yesterday was 9:40, the day before that was 10:15, so it's been a very busy season, obviously, for them. For all delivery people, UPS, FedEx, Postal Service, everyone's working hard to get all those gifts and cards into the recipient's hands. So I have 2 of Polly's bigger presents to wrap, and then his stocking stuffers I'm just going to put in the stocking and hang it up above our TV in the living room. That's it. I already have the tree on because I'm trying to make it festive. I might throw a couple of cinnamon sticks and some cloves into a little pot of water and put on the stove to make it, and maybe a teaspoon of cinnamon to make it smell like the holidays. We don't have apple cider or anything. Oh, but he did call me and said that one of the farms that he delivers to, which also has a bakery on site, gave him a dozen sour cream donuts. He's like, that was so sweet. And they also gave, not only did they give him a dozen, they also gave a dozen to his helper. Oh, and speaking of helper, I gotta show you what this guy is so sweet. I think Polly's helper this season is a 20-year-old. He said that the guy looks like maybe he's 120 pounds soaking wet. So he's this tiny little thing. And he's been busting his butt for, helping Polly during the season. And several places where Polly has been receiving holiday gifts, his helper's also gotten one. And so his helper baked for us. So sweet. Like, baked and made candy. So let me show you that next. My Hanukkah stuff can now be put away. I think I'm going to give some of this candy to the kids. Obviously, we kept forgetting to give it to them. And I forgot to bring it to them yesterday, too. I was over there, too. But check out those little blue stones. I got those at Dollar Tree in the, where their flower picks are in their little floral department. They're plastic, but they're nice and vibrant. And they have them in various colors. But I picked a blue one, so I'm gonna soak my menorah in some. Actually, I might pop it in the freezer because that gets the candle wax off as well. Because I want to put it away clean for next year. So yeah, look at all that Hanukkah guilt. So this is the bag that Polly came home with from his helper. First of all, really well decorated. And look, he baked this himself. Homemade treats. How sweet. And then white chocolate peppermint bark. And wait, truffles. How fabulous is that? In a cute little bag. So yeah, thumbs up for Polly's little helper. So very nice of him. So I thought I'd catch up on some personal emails while I eat lunch instead of being in my office. But look how murky it is outside. So I have leftover soup and leftover salad from last night. So good. I probably could have eaten all of that last night, but hey, now I have a treat today. So I'm going to go through some emails, reply to some comments, and catch up on the news while I have my yummy lunch. I love leftovers. Polly's not so much, but so I always try to reinvent them whenever I can.